the It's Always Saturday podcast because when you're with the boys, it's always Saturday.
Always Saturday. We got myself, Spencer, just doing the intro is Ian, Bobby staring into the abyss, and our guest this week is Aidan. Aidan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Absolutely
Thanks.
stellar. Bobby, how are you?
You know what, bro? I'm good. Not bad at all.
That's absolutely stellar. Ian, how you doing? What's the vibe?
I'm doing good. I had my orientation for school today, so that was the most boring fucking shit I've ever done in my entire life. God damn.
You're not thrilled to go to Nate soon?
Oh no, like I'm excited. Like it should be good. But like, could you talk about nothing for an hour and a half? Like apparently the people at Nate can.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like the same thing over and over and over again, just said in a different way. And I was like, I don't need to be here. Like
Aidan, are you doing school?
Yeah, man. I'm going to U of A. I'm in my third year of sociology.
Oh, absolutely stellar.
Yeah, my orientation, my first year was absolute, dog shit too.
It is very
it was
dry.
5 hours of nothing.
I remember mine was, because I'm going to my second year, my orientation, I was just hung over to all hell. I had gotten very fucked up the day before. That was Ian's first time getting drunk. That was my first time getting high. And we're like, this seems like a great idea right before the first day. So, we were living.
God, yes.
Bobby, have you figured out what you're doing yet? Or just too busy just fucking bitches? No?
I would, before Bobby goes, I would like to say that before we went live, Bobby referenced that something looked like a pussy, and I just want to know, Bobby, because you have no idea what that looks like. So I'm wondering what you think.
What was the object?
Kangaroo pouch.
Just a cinch bag? Like
It looks like if a vagina was a cave.
because those famously vaginas are just a flat wall. There's no
I mean, I've never seen one in person, but like
Bobby,
Aidan.
no, okay.
Aidan.
No, Bobby, no, hey, Bobby, it's not a cave, okay? It's like a fleshy grocery bag.
Oh, Bobby has left. Bobby has left.
He left.
Yeah, honestly, the crinkling's my least favorite part. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
So, where'd Bobby go?
Bobby's probably gone for a while. He's doing another tour of his kitchen on his own. He's just, man's is dying. Ian, did you have any?
I would like to.
Oh, Bobby's back.
Oh, Bobby's
Is
back.
Bobby back?
Wow. Bobby is back.
Yeah, he got some ice cream. I told y'all he was doing a kitchen tour without us.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't. My sister just came downstairs and she had ice cream, and I was like, "Hey, let's go."
Oh, and our main man, King Nick, has returned. Howdy, Nick.
Nice.
Hope things are doing well.
I have a topic, and I put this up on my personal Instagram story earlier this week, and I forgot to check the results before it expired, but it was which is better. I do that every time.
You do.
that I
You're
put
like,
up a
guys,
poll.
I know some great content. I'll put up a poll. It'll be sick. And like 3 days later, you're like, wonder how that went.
It needs to not just go away. They need to save it, and then I don't know. Anyways, because like I don't know when exactly 24 hours is after I post it. I don't look at the time when I post them.
Here's the trick: is to look before it's gone, like at any point in time, really.
Well, I looked like probably like the night after I posted it, but anyway, I'll talk about it first. So, boys, we're talking strictly chicken here.
Mhm.
So, not the fries, not the biscuits. Which is better, KFC or Popeyes?
Popeyes.
I've had Popeyes once, and it was when you and I went, Ian, and we were both like, I don't want to try with the full spice, I'll go mild. And it was just some dry, shitty chicken. Like, it was not great. Like, if it's with the spices, I imagine it's fire. But like baseline normal ass chicken, I'm gonna go KFC.
Okay.
All right.
Aiden.
I got a special opinion on this one. I've
Ooh.
developed this opinion over years, my
Okay,
20 years
okay.
of being on this earth. Same day you're buying that chicken and eating it within like, half an hour. Spicy Popeyes, man, that wins every time. But cold day after KFC that's been in the fridge,
Oh
that
yeah.
Bold.
unreal,
Very
Interesting.
bold.
unreal, unreal. That's my
Controversial.
opinion.
Okay. Okay.
Ian, where do you
See,
stand?
For me, it's Popeyes, and I have had Popeyes several times since the time that me and you went, Spencer.
Hmm.
And honestly, I've had both, like the spicy and the mild, and for me, they both slap. I gotta drink a lot of water when I eat the spicy ones because I'm a bitch, but
That's still one
both
of my
slap.
favorite things that you just can't do spice at all, and I think that's so funny.
uh, both slap, both beat KFC, but I will say, KFC's fries are better than Popeyes.
I mean,
Excuse
Really?
me?
Yeah,
Wow.
Bobby stopped
Wow.
eating
We're
his ice
talking about
cream in offense. That is how fucking serious that motion was. Bobby, what you
wow.
got to say, Bobby?
The fries are better than the chicken, bro. The Popeyes
really.
fries are some of the best fries I've ever had. They're so good. Too
I
good.
Damn, damn. Well, listen, I trust the Bob man. I hate to say it, but like,
that's
with the
fair.
amount of sexiness that Bobby's hauling, like, man's got some strong opinions, and I'm here for it.
Let me just take off the cone wrapping.
Oh yeah, you can eat it actually.
Yeah, but I'm
No,
not going to because it's paper. So
Nah, fucking schlorp
you
it. Eat
I
it
used to
separate.
eat
I
paper
save
when
it
I
for
was about
last. It's my
5 years
favorite
old.
part.
can you actually eat the paper?
Yeah, and you can eat the stickers on fruit.
Oh, I
What?
eat
Yeah.
stickers on fruit. All right, you know what? For the viewers, I might have a couple bites.
Take a munch, take a crunch. Bobby, eat the paper. Bobby, eat the paper.
No, when I'm done with the
Oh my
cone,
bad. Yeah,
the
yeah.
wrap.
Gotta save the best for last.
Hmm.
Did you not know that, Ian?
Is that actually a thing? Is that
Being
actually a
able to
thing?
eat the paper, or like
Yeah,
the
like no,
stickers.
like you paper, but like is it actually like edible?
Yeah,
Where did you find this information?
because like they have to. I forget where I saw this, but like
Spencer probably watches BuzzFeed and got it from there or something.
yeah, yeah. I remember Keith and Zach from BuzzFeed were like just munching on some paper they got at McDonald's, and I was like, wow, I want to be like them. Yeah, I can Google it to like make sure, but I'm almost certain that you can eat the paper because like it's wrapped on something that you can eat, so you have to be able to also eat that.
Mm,
Hmm.
hmm. Wow. Learn
Cleaned
something
it
new
out.
every day.
Cleaned it
Yeah.
Oh,
out.
look
In
at this!
one
Look at the
suck.
Bob man. How does this man not have a girlfriend? Look at this talent.
I just cleaned it out. One slurp.
Get that crunch, Bobby.
All right, well, Spencer's looking that up. I want to talk about a dream that I had
Oh
last
wow.
night. So I had a dream. So my dream was that I was laying in my bed watching TV, and I was watching Oprah, and John Jones was on the Oprah show,
Nice.
which I feel like has not ever happened. And they were talking about how, like, basically, like, this was like young John Jones, like when he first became the UFC champion. So when he was doing coke all the time. And so he was like
John Coke
talking,
Jones.
yeah. And so he was like talking about like how he was on basically just like on coke all the time. And in the background was Bob Ross, and he was just like painting in the background. And so he like finished his paint, and so you only saw like the back of him, and then when he turned around, he just like sat there with his painting. And when that happened, John Jones started talking about Ted Bundy and how he had like this he just knew a lot about Ted Bundy, and so him and Oprah were just talking about Ted Bundy.
They're like, oh,
It was
classic Ted, classic Ted.
I know. And then I woke up and I was like, "What? Like I I don't know what just happened. Like what?
I don't know.
I
Oh,
mean, after a dream like that, like, is there any other like reaction that'd be appropriate? I mean,
I think just hitting it with a
Just
firm.
wait.
Also, Bobby, I've done some research. Not only can you eat the stickers on fruit, not only can you eat the paper on ice cream cones, you can also eat the wrapping of Starbursts.
Who would do
You
that?
can eat them with the shell. You don't gotta take it off.
Okay, we about to have a bite for the boys.
Taste
Alright,
test. Taste test.
taste test. I'm getting a really papery taste.
Okay, a bit dry.
Bit dry.
Mhm.
It's breaking down nicely. You can't really chew it, but it's just getting really like soft.
Nice. Nice.
so it's like paper. It's like eating paper because that's what you're eating.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Wow.
going
Yo,
for all of it now.
Aiden's got the
Okay.
excellent insight here. Like, goddamn.
But
It
I find
tastes kind of nutty. Like I'm getting like a mixed nuts taste from it.
Bro, Bobby
like a little
can
bit-
taste nuts? Ew.
Hey,
What the
Coming-
fuck?
coming
What
from
are
the
those
gay
McDonald's
dude.
employees
Okay.
rubbing on the paper?
Ooh.
I
tasting
find
almost-
though, so like oh Bobby, you're not done with your McDonald's paper review. Please
Yeah.
continue.
Give us some
Oh,
more.
wow.
Give us some more info here.
So like, it's weird because when it's in your mouth and you chew it, like you can like squish it around really easily, but you can't like bite through it. And
Interesting.
yeah, and so like the taste, it doesn't necessarily taste that much like paper. It tastes almost like I said, the salty and like the mixed nuts vibe, salty balls.
Nice.
No, like I'm getting like something kind of like sweet. I don't really know how to describe it.
Sweet
But it's
nut.
like
Interesting.
kind of sweet. I don't really know.
Is that the paper there? Was that the paper?
You just
That was the
rolling a
paper.
fucking doobie in your
Oh,
throat.
Yeah.
Nice. Bro, the
Sorry,
glizzy's going today.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the swallow. Oh, I can taste almost like saltine crackers.
Swallow the nut. Swallow the
Wow.
nut. Get it, Bobby. Oh, he
let's
got
go.
the glizzy going today, boys.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
nice palate
sir.
cleanser. Nice palate cleanser.
Absolutely stellar, Bobby. I'm so glad we've had this segment. We learned a lot. Bobby ate some paper. Just a typical kindergarten classroom. What we look for on the podcast.
Oh, yes.
I have not really a story, but something that I've noticed is that so my dream was 2 days after I went on a 4-day bender, and I found that if I smoke weed like a few consecutive days in a row, like 3-4 days in a row, and then I'm off for like 1-2-3 days, I have like vivid dreams like that, and I don't usually have like dreams at all, actually.
Whack.
Yeah.
Bobby knows all
Here,
about
just a-
that. Bobby, what was your last bender like? Give us a story.
I had 3 beers and fell asleep.
Nice! Fucking A.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Bro, that's a wild
crazy. Aidan, what's the wildest bender that you've ever been on? What was the length? Like how many days and what happened?
Well, days,
No,
months.
I'm not a wild guy.
Okay.
No, definitely not in months. No, every year my family goes on this like golf trip thing, just the dudes in my family, and we all get wasted for like 4 days in a row. Those are
Alright.
always rough. Yeah, because I try to outdrink like my dad,
Oh,
but you know that's
that's
big
Oh,
weight
Pat?
difference.
yeah. It's,
Yeah, no, Bobby
Bro,
knows.
you can't outdrink Pat.
bro,
Come
you
on.
trying to
Yeah.
outdrink Pat? Fuck.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
my
be going
mistake.
after Pat. Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, besides that though, man, like you know what? No. I handle my liquor well. You know, I make solid decisions. I'm a responsible Christian boy from Sherwood Park.
Oh,
That's what we like.
way to
That's-
be. Way to
That's what we
be.
like to hear. We actually only get good Christian boys on the podcast. That's
Oh,
all we want.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
great.
best Christian boy on so far has been Amy. I think that's my opinion. But we're thriving.
Man, that's such a funny coincidence. Like
For reference for
me
the people
knowing
at home,
Amy, yeah.
Aidan knows my girlfriend Amy, and Amy had said that Aidan was one of the first friends she made at the high school we all went to.
Crazy. Yeah, grade 10 math. We just like, we had like a
I
little
met her in math.
cohort. Wow. That's
Wow.
how she
Wow.
finds people in
That's
math class.
that's how she fucking gets them. You think she's fine, she's in a classroom setting, it's chill, and then she just fucking goes off, and you're like, oh shit, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. You
You
do.
have to
Yes.
Yeah, no,
explain-
she's
The fear in your voice is about right.
no, she's a great person though, I hadn't talked to her in like a year and a half, like the year and a half, 2 years, so it's funny.
Yeah, she's living. She isn't dead yet. She's tried her best, but she's still going.
Oh, that's morbid.
You know who me and Spencer met in our math class?
Mark Van
A man
Drunen.
named Mark. Exactly, Mark Van Drunen. And you know what? Fuck him.
Fuck Mark. That piece of shit.
You don't like him?
Oh no, not actually. He just told us that he was gonna come on the podcast,
And then the
he never
fucker
did.
started his own podcast before
Oh,
coming on
Oh,
ours.
fuck.
That piece
What a
of
dick.
shit. Piece of
This for
shit.
you, Mark.
Fucking.
You,
He
Mark.
stole your idea.
He did.
Stole your
He
idea.
did.
Wow.
No, he started his after this one.
Exactly. He genuinely stole. It's disgusting. It's horrible.
It's trash.
He didn't hold up his end of the deal, and then he screwed us. He became our competition, and we're gonna take him down.
Yeah. Physically, we're gonna
Oh,
show up to
exactly.
school. I'm gonna shoot the double leg. Bobby's gonna sit on his face. I
Nice.
just want.
That's hot. That's hot. That's some good shit.
Wait, why can't I shoot the double leg? You smack him. You got
Bobby.
striking power. You got
Bobby,
striking
you-
power.
You're
Bobby,
too tall,
you could
Bobby.
not shoot a double leg.
Bobby, you know how short Ian is. That's all he can get is the legs. He can barely reach the hips at times.
Uh,
God.
Aidan, did you have any topics that you wanted to talk about on the podcast?
What are you taking in school, man? That name.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, personal training.
Nice, man. Is that like the 2-year diploma?
Hmm.
Cool.
And I
bro.
also recently learned that I can do that 2-year diploma, and then I can use that as prerequisites to get into like other programs to get an actual degree. So we might see
Ooh.
about
Oh, nice,
that.
man.
Like you can like
Mm,
fast
that's
track into
cool.
kinesiology or something.
Yeah, some shit there, something like that.
That's sick.
So, is that what Ethan Marler's doing?
Yeah, Ethan's in
kinesiology.
kines.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Like a nerd.
Mhm.
Must be a chiropractor. My goodness.
Disgusting.
That's the kind of man that's looking for passionate, deep conversations on Tinder. That's what that man is.
Yes, yes, the greatest.
Aiden, are you
bio
single?
ever.
Yes, I am. I am.
Are you using
single.
any dating apps?
You know what? Not consistently. I have Tinder and Bumble downloaded mostly
Okay.
for just like self-confidence.
Okay, but you stick to Christian Mingle mainly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Grinder.
And Grinder, nice.
Yeah.
Bro, there's some wild folks on Grinder. I'll tell you, that shit's whack.
Dude, yeah. Yeah.
You get it, man. What's your game like? What's your go-to plan? Like when you're trying to let's get down to brass tacks. You're trying to score some biddies. We all been there.
Sure.
It's a low
Yeah,
point in the
sure.
day. You got nothing else
I
going on.
haven't.
Bobby gets it. What's your move? What's your game plan? How do you approach this? Pretend.
Just
Yes.
pause for a second.
Mhm.
Pause for a second. When you said Bobby gets it, I've never seen Bobby look more confused in his entire life.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Like-
slam a couple old mills and shoot a DM to some random person
Nice.
and then
That's-
stop
what's a DM?
talking to him
Listen.
the next morning.
Let's nice. Let's role play here. Let's say I am a biddy, and you're
Okay.
trying to get my attention. What is your opening
Okay.
message to me?
Okay, this is over the DMs?
This is the DMs, yeah.
Okay, here we go. So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, Biddy.
Ooh, bold, bold. I like
no,
it so
wait,
far.
there's more.
Oh,
Enter. There's like a space. It's like the beginning of an email because I want them to know I'm cultured. I want them to know I'm professional. You know, right?
Hey, Biddy, comma,
It
enter,
could have a
enter.
subject line too. I could CC some people in there.
Hey, yo, girl, what's your email? Oh, you look like you use
No, but like,
Yahoo.com. That's the kind of chick you look like. I'm gonna say it.
I don't like to be boring in those opening lines. You just like, you say what you're there for. You're like, hey, like to get to know you better, and then they're like, no, fuck you. That's weird. Who wants like actual affection? And
True,
then,
true. That's
you
gross.
know,
And then you just
you
go
know,
from
you
there.
just, yeah, you're like, okay, sounds good.
And then when you cry after, like is it like a hard cry or is it like an internal sobbing?
Well, I'm a pretty reserved person.
Well,
Um,
you're a
I
good Christian
usually,
Sherwood Park boy.
yeah, I bank my cries. Usually at the end of the
Nice.
month, I go on a spending spree and just take a night to myself.
Just
Cry it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I know when I pull up to the bar and I'm talking to a biddy, my opening line is always, "What's your email?"
And then I just, you get talk with the chick and you're like, yo, I got to BCC my friends on this one.
Yeah.
Bro, I love making jokes about emails. That's where it's at. That's how you know you've
Yeah,
peaked
holy
in
fuck, that is
humor.
premium
Yo,
21st
Spencer.
century
I'm
humor.
bro.
Yo, Spencer's GTA high.
I Aiden, what hard drugs have you done?
Just weed. Just weed.
Weed. Okay, weed's the only hard drug.
Yeah.
Absolutely stellar.
I mean, do you even consider that hard? Like, it's like
I think
legal.
if you
It's
can
like,
buy it next to a grocery store, I wouldn't say so, in my opinion.
yeah. I still feel sketchy when I do buy it, though. I'm like, fuck. Do I gotta like hide this still? Like,
Yeah.
what do I do with this?
That's
No, besides that, though, I've never had the time nor the energy to, I guess.
that's
I
fair.
don't know. Just not for me. People do it. I don't care, but it's my personal opinion.
Don't mind me just trying to refocus my camera with the internal
Oh yeah,
roll
no,
of
it's
Yeah.
I'm listening. I'm just trying to get myself fucked up with the roll.
it's pretty entertaining.
It's
So what you're saying is that if the opportunity came to do a line, you would do it.
that's what I'm hearing
I'd
as
have
well.
no, honestly, man, at this like right now, at this point in my life, I'd have to be like on my deathbed, and someone would have to be like, "Yo, your heart's gonna stop in half an hour." Then I'd do like everything, but like,
Yes, that's what we like to
Medical
hear.
cocaine is a
Yeah.
thing.
really,
Yeah,
What?
for heart treatment.
that seems like counterintuitive. Like, how does it treat your heart?
Like if your heart rate's too low, and they're like, "Listen, Bucko, it's an issue. You just fucking take a line." Grandpa's
Holy
chest is fucking going for a little while.
That's crazy. Where is that a thing?
I think California.
That's crazy. What the
Right
fuck?
here in my house.
We call that Bobby's second floor. That's
This is actually a good segue to something that I wanted to talk about, and it's a bit more of a serious topic. Is because we all know that, well, at least my parents, as well as the education system, did a very poor job of educating the children on um
Sex.
well, drugs, sex, and alcohol.
nice.
I feel like we're all very poorly educated on these subjects, and I want to know, what are the boys' solutions to this? What do you boys have in mind to solve these problems? Because obviously, the whole like
Problems.
abstinence thing doesn't work.
I want to hear
it-
Bobby's opinion.
You want to hear Bobby?
on
I
this.
think
Ooh.
Bobby's a strong opener.
Yeah.
Bobby, how do you
Yeah.
prevent alcoholism and prevent excessive premarital sex? Because that is the goal here.
Honestly, like, I'm being straight up serious here. Like, this might sound crazy, but honestly, like, just let them be open to it. Because like my parents, they were like, well, mostly my dad. He was like, yeah, I don't really care too much if you like drink, just like ask me. And like he was never really like super strict about it. So now that like I have the chance to do it, I'm like not like a complete like blackout or anything like that. Like I'm not like a alcoholic or anything. So like I feel like the
That
way
we know
they
of.
Yeah.
I
so
Bobby,
like
he's not ready
the
to
way
come out on that publicly.
so like the way he did it, where he was like, yeah, do it. I don't care. No, he didn't say that, but he was like, if you want to have a drink, like let me know, and I'll make it happen. And so I was like, cool. And I never
And
really
I'll
did.
make it happen. What a dapper gentleman.
and I
Yeah.
and I like and I just never really did. And so now that I like have the opportunity to do it, I'm just kind of like, yeah,
Yeah, well, because you can just have a drink. There's no real like I need father's approval. Like you just kind of go and have a
yeah,
drink.
because I know some people and their parents were like, no, never, no, and then they're like, screw you, mom, and then they go out and like just
Yeah,
get
and
drunk as much as they can.
they die in some backyard under. They dig a hole under a ditch and then live in that.
And then
I feel like
and then the
I'm
mom
being
is like,
targeted.
and then the mom was like, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what that noise was.
It was
It's like
nice. I
I'm
liked
living
it.
in an alcoholic household. That was just wow, riveting stuff, Bobby.
All right.
No,
God.
that's totally a good way to look at it though. Like I have the same opinion. Like, you don't want to enable it, but you also like, you don't want to let things slide,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes any sense. I think honesty is a very good policy regarding like I don't know, like at least with my parents, I was very open about everything. I was like, hey dad, I'm gonna go to this party. I might try a twisted tea and chase it with some Pepsi because
Oh,
I'm a little bitch.
you're a wild child. My goodness, twisted tea and a Pepsi. Whew.
Yeah, my dad was like, you know what, you're in grade 10, good for you for coming to me, and he was like fucking proud of that, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go get lit, and I had one twisted tea, and I felt like the fucking king of the world. Yeah, I mean that's my opinion.
First party I ever went to, I had a twisted tea and a Mike's Hard Lemonade, and I got in the car, and my dad was like, I think you might be feeling it, and I was like, I don't know, and I was like just shook for the rest of the night. I was like, I've never done this before, because everyone there had like 5 drinks, and I had 2, and I got in the car, and I was like, I just had 1. Like I wasn't even like, I was too afraid to even say that I had 2. I was just like, I don't know, and then he tells me like, I think you're definitely feeling it, and I was like, I don't know what it feels like, I don't know what this is, and I just got really shook for the rest of the night.
I had a similar experience where I remember the first time I got drunk. It's because like I wasn't like I didn't have cans of stuff. I was at a few of my friends turned 18 all at the same time, and they had this like semi big party where there was just this big bucket that was just full of like random alcohols and juices, and they just pour that into a cup, and it's entirely arbitrary how fucked up you'd get based on any pour, no real rhyme or reason. So I was pretty
Nice.
gone, but I remember being like, guys, I can drive home. I don't listen. My head's just a little fuzzy. I'm fine. I don't understand the issue. And I remember getting home and I like stumbled down the stairs being like, wow, I would have fucking died.
Wait, did you drive?
No, no, not at all. Like
Mm.
it was where like another guy was like, yeah, you like this. I get that you feel fine, but I should probably give you a ride. And I was like, you know what? I don't really want to drive, so fine. But I'd be fine too if I did.
This is interesting because you guys' theories is that it's like good to be open about it, like with like your parents and things like that. And if you take the poll of these 4 people,
Mhm.
you would actually be correct because you guys all started off like nice and like easy, like pretty like started off with a twisted tea, chaser with some Pepsi like a champ, 2 drinks. I started off with half a bottle of vodka and then
In my
was not able to
basement.
walk.
It was a good time. I still love that video of you just trying to walk. There's these 2 pillars in my room that they can't be more than like 2.5, 3 meters apart. And we're like, Ian, walk from here to there. And this man looked like he was made of jello. It was the funniest shit I've seen in my fucking life. But, well, because my thought as well is that if it's more open, like in my family, it was like, listen here, bucko. This is my impression of my father, who's never said bucko in his fucking life. But he said, listen here, bucko. Everyone in your family's an alcoholic. Try not to do that. And I was like, sick. That's the bar? fair. So then, but because it was something where it's like, it's not an abnormal thing, the excess of it is just bad. There's no taboo to that. It's just people drink, don't do it too much. That's all there was to it. But I think when it's where you can't drink, you can't be doing this stuff, then doing it is kind of like, oh, this is taboo, this is fun. There's like a layer of independence because you're opposing something in doing that. So because of that, you want to develop, and you're like, well, I have to be my own person. I have to rebel. I have to do this thing that could be net harmful, but you feel like you have to because of something you were told that you can't.
Wow.
Deep.
Yeah, you're the second
Holy
one.
shit.
So yeah, well,
Deep.
well, that's my
Real
thought
deep
process. If y'all disagree, that's y'all can feel to voice that. But that's been my thought, is that the more you try to, like, when you talk about how something isn't allowed, you're kind of just dangling it in front of somebody. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm. It's like when you tell someone like don't do drugs, all they hear is do drugs.
yeah,
I mean, that's just me personally.
like one of my
Yeah.
friends who is now very successful. He goes by the term bud tender, very prominent weed procurer in the area. Um, he was telling me about how he's like, because we were in the same dare programs. I've known the guy since the 5th grade, and like we went in, we were in the same classes until high school. But like in junior high, he's like, yeah, the dare program just told me what all the names for all the drugs were, roughly where I could go to find them, and that cool people did them. That was that was all he got from the dare program. There's
I
just like
remember.
there's some bitch ass
And you know
lion that's
what?
trying to talk smack about weed. Like, fuck off.
I remember Dare programs was so weird because they had us do this presentation one time. And it was like you had to get together with a group of people, and like one of them would play the dealer, and they'd come up and be like, "Hey, you want some weed?" And the rest of us were supposed to be like, "No, I don't." And if you said no, I don't, or said a certain phrase, the cop would be like, "Oh yeah, here's a candy" or something like that. Like, you did it right. You
Like
said what we
some
wanted you
weird
to
ass
say.
Holy
Pavlovian
fuck.
response shit of like, if I say no to drugs, I get candy.
Yeah,
They
and
should have
like,
fuck.
and so and so one kid, he came up as the dealer, and instead of saying weed, he said heroin, and the cop was like, "No, no, we're not doing heroin right now. We're doing weed." And it was like, "Shut up!"
No,
Like,
guys, we're
So
not. If you heroin, you say yes to. That's not what we're talking
yeah,
about right now.
exactly. I was just gonna say no to weed, but you know what? You can make up your own mind about heroin.
That's such a
yeah,
weird
because
thing
No,
for the
here's
cop
my
to be uppity about. Aiden, what's your theory?
here's my opinion with that. I think we should get rid of the dare program. I think we should take, I think grade 4 is a good age, grade 3, grade 4.
Mm-hmm.
Just give a kid a pack of cigarettes, make him walk around Jasper Ave for a while, and like a couple nights,
Just a
and
field
see how
trip.
they do. Catch up with them after 2 days. Yeah, just drop them off like north side downtown, see what happens.
That's a great plan.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would like to tell a story about Noah McKinnon, our good friend.
Oh, we love Noah.
We're in my basement, and for anyone who knows Noah knows that he doesn't want to smoke weed. He said he doesn't want it in his rooms, which I mean, fair. But I had some edibles, and I was already pretty far gone at this point. And Noah was like, "You know what? I'll take an edible." And he's
Oh.
sitting across from me and looks as he's about to take this edible, looks me dead in the eyes, and he like straight face, so serious, goes, "Don't tell the dare lion," and then takes this entire edible.
You know
That
what?
is not the Noah I know.
Fuck the dare lion. I don't
No?
give a shit.
Wow.
God.
You know what? I know Noah. He just slugs back beers and he has Captain Blacks every once in a while. That's the Noah I know.
We've
Wow.
corrupted him. We've made him a worse person,
Jesus,
and that's our
what have you
goal.
guys done, man?
We've
Dude,
desanctified this boy.
I have a funny story about Noah.
Please share
So
it.
I
Please share.
I know Noah from like my dad coached him in football, but I know him from musical theater,
Nice.
and holy fuck. So I was just, I was brand new to the class, and I got invited to hang out with like kind of the boys, right? And Noah was part of that group. There was this other kid named Eddie, short redhead,
We
and
love Eddie.
they shared a role in a show in grade 11, and I was like, wow, Eddie, you were so good in this role. Like, holy fuck, like you were so much better than the other guy who was playing that role the other night. And Noah just looks at me with like a fucking dead face. He's like, oh, that was me, man. I was like, oh shit. And I felt like an asshole, and I think Noah's kind of resented me on the low,
Ever
like whether he
since.
knows it or not, ever
Yeah.
since.
You know
And
what?
I still feel like a
Noah
dick.
just has a punching bag in his basement, and it's your face on it.
Mhm. Yeah,
You know,
haunts my dreams.
he has it where there's a face on either side. There's Aiden's on the front and the Dare Lions on the back, and he just works through everything all at once.
He feels like the Dare line has oppressed him.
Yo,
I mean, hasn't it oppressed all of us?
yeah,
It has.
fucking.
It
What's
really
his name?
has.
I'm gonna Google
Wow.
what this fucker's name is. I'm gonna find out his address.
Larry.
Can we dox?
Larry the Lion.
Is it?
Dox the Dare line.
Dox the Dare.
Dox the Dare
Hashtag
Lion.
dox the Dare line. Let's get it started.
What is that? I'm gonna
I
Google
wonder,
that
is-
right now.
Is the Dare line is the Dare program, is that like exclusive
His
to
name is
Canada, or-
Ferguson.
Oh, I thought it
Ew.
was.
Bro,
that's
Fergie?
Ferguson. Ugh.
That's whack.
I thought it would. Here, like, look at here. I'll send the link here.
God, Ferguson.
We just got a
I
very
don't- I-
confusing message in chat. So a regular Fez, we love Fez. He's a champion. He's a little horny sometimes, so that's just how it goes. So this message is: if I had a drink, I'd let Bobby spike it, but I can't drink anything. He put a comma in a weird spot. I can't drink anything because I just spent all my money in the sperm bank ? And that was all the man said.
Maybe it's Noah in disguise.
That would be a
trying to
bold
fight the
play.
Dare Lion.
Excuse me?
Fez.
Also,
Fez, brother.
Also,
Like,
according to this link that, hey, Bobby, shut up. According to this link that Aidan just sent, the Dare Lion's name is Darren. He's Darren the Lion.
Ew.
Where'd you get
I'm not trying to start
Ferguson?
shit,
I just
but I
googled.
didn't.
Okay. Oh, I fucked up. I ruined the whole show.
Oh,
I
Spencer,
don't know
not
where
again.
you got Ferguson from.
I just googled Dare Lion name, and
I
then
googled Dare Lion's plural name.
oh well, because
Yeah.
you're looking for the plural, the singular, the OG Dare Lion. Well, it says
So one Dare Lion is called a Ferguson, and multiple Dare Lions
Oh.
are called Darrens.
I'm also
Is that
just a
where we're
dumbass
at?
and read it wrong. It was what is MO? What state is MO?
Mini.
Mo
I don't want to embarrass
Montana.
myself.
It does say his name is Darren. It was in the town of Ferguson, Montana. So I was like, yo, his name's Ferguson. Sick. Ferguson is
Wow.
such a goofier name. You know what's a goofy ass name? Dale. I want to get a cat and name it Dale. That is a goal of mine in life.
Yeah.
Bro, no one's gonna respect that cat.
You think that, but the cat won't give a shit. It's like, yeah, my name's Dale. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? And you can't do shit because it's a cat.
You can disrespect it.
And the cat's gonna be like, "Fuck you." It's gonna either claw you or it's just gonna walk away, because it's a cat. It'll be the only Dale
Have you
that
guys
respects
seen-
itself.
Have you guys seen the clip of Joe Biden, and he's like standing there with his wife, and he goes, "Hi, I'm Joe Biden." I'm Joe Biden's husband, as he puts his arm around his wife.
Yeah. That's terrific.
Guy
Yeah.
has suffered many traumatic concussions before running to be president. I mean, like,
he
oh,
We love Joe.
he has dementia.
we
There's
do
no
love
way
Joe.
He's so
doesn't.
good.
man, have you seen it?
Have
Dude,
you
but
seen
like,
that
have you seen those videos of like him like touching those kids? Like, oof.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
My
Oh.
my favorite
Yo,
thing
I-
is just just watching transcripts of anything Joe Biden says. It's so funny. Oh, Bobby, you have your hand up, and then we have a very interesting message again from Fez in chat.
Say the Fez message first.
The Fez message first. I'll go for this exactly as this man had said it. If you had $100, would you buy a cheap thing? Well, no. If you had $100, would you buy a thing? Exclamation point, or a stuff, comma, or save it for later. Also, why is fish food cheap? Percentage sign question mark.
Shut up, Fez.
Uh,
What
I'm gonna
Be
go
nice
ahead
to
and
Fez.
say
Fez
fish
loves
food.
you.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. You're all right, Fez. You're all right, Fez. I don't know you, but you seem all right.
Fez
Right
is
off the bat.
gone. Fez is gone off some ketamine, is what I'm gonna say.
Right off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and say fish food's cheap because fish are small.
And they don't have much money. Got to meet the demand of the
Just
market.
that too. Like, how are they supposed to like afford food if it's like
Exactly.
all human priced?
Yeah,
You know?
like fish can't afford human food. It's ridiculous. That's why fish food has to be cheap.
Isn't that
Yeah,
like kind of racism or like fishism?
That's so funny. Yo, fish food being cheap, that's a little racist when you think about it. Like, that's kind of fucked up.
Like, why can't our food be that cheap?
Yo,
you know?
fuck goldfish, as Fez said. Some fish are made of gold. They've got this is
Wow.
an oligarchy. Fish are running the markets to fuck us over.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Yo, birds
Nice.
aren't
What he
real
said
and
about-
fish are capitalists.
What he said about $100, I personally would save it for later. I don't think I'd buy a thing or stuff. I think I'd save it for later.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll be real. I nearly like on an impulse spent like $400 earlier today. So that's just how it's
Ooh.
going.
Yesterday, I almost impulse bought an iPad, and
Nice.
today I almost impulse bought a bunch of vinyls. So
You don't own a record player.
No, yeah, there you go. Dude, I have an issue with buying vinyls.
what's your favorite
dude.
vinyl that you have?
No, let me look through the old collection here. Man. Oh. Sorry, don't mind me. Might be a minute.
It's all
Okay,
good.
well,
My favorite
if you-
record that I own, it's a record that's meant to teach you Spanish. So it's just a woman kind of quietly saying like a single Spanish word periodically every 3 to 4 seconds. And that's all it is.
Wow.
It's pretty sick.
You know, I have three. I have three
You have 3 records?
that I'm torn between.
Oh, 3
Okay,
favorites.
show us them all.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wiggle them out here. Okay, so up first, To Pimp a Butterfly. I mean, you know,
That's sick.
Oh, yes,
of course,
yes.
of course. You know, this one, Infest the Rat's Nest by King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard.
Okay.
That's a
okay.
sick
Whatever.
name. We love the name.
Yeah, I know. It's dude, listen to it. Great album.
Okay.
It's like thrasher metal. And then I have the 2001: A Space Odyssey soundtrack on vinyl.
This
Okay,
man's living it up.
nice.
My goodness.
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
That's proud.
Fez's favorite
I'm a
record
proud
is
owner.
his criminal record, and I think that's really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Are you planning on getting into records like vinyl stuff?
I was thinking about it, but not more so to like actually play them on records. Just I want like to put them up on my wall more
Nice.
so, more as like wall art.
Okay, don't buy them
so
online
I would-
then. We can just go to like any record store. You can buy them for like $4 a piece if you don't care that they're scratched up, which you wouldn't for wall art.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I was looking at getting like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, The College Dropout, Good Kid Mad City.
I will say, if you buy My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, it comes with like 5 posters in the
Oh yeah.
that's
in
sick.
the album. Yeah.
Like all the different album art concepts.
Yeah, it's got like a bunch of concept art. It's got that like a bigger poster of like, you know, that ballerina like painting.
Yeah,
It's got that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's
Yeah.
like that's probably my favorite album of all time is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Absolutely
stuff.
stellar. Music taste, we got it here on the podcast. We're just some boys
Mhm.
living. Actually, I'm gonna grab my favorite record real quick. I'll be back in a second.
You know, now that Spencer's leaving, I'm just gonna talk shit about his music taste, cause it is whack as fuck. This man, if I have the option, I never let this man have the aux. Like, never, ever, ever.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
just
What does he
like
listen to before he gets
just
back?
the weirdest stuff. Like the stuff that like this like I don't even know how to describe it. But you know, like just anything that you wouldn't listen to, just that's Spencer's music taste.
Bobby, what do you listen to? What do you listen to?
I live under the mantra of if it slaps, it slaps. So I don't have a specific music taste. I just if I like it, I like it. That's
Dude,
pretty much it.
you
I
know
don't have any.
Pornhub
I don't have
intro?
any. Hmm?
Pornhub intro? You know?
Oh yes. Yes, I don't. I
That
personally
shit
don't have any
slaps.
records, but I should get the Pornhub intro on vinyl.
Dude,
Yes.
unreal.
Alrighty, boys.
We're talking about getting the Pornhub intro on vinyl.
Yes, that's such a good idea. You can get it on like one of the little ones. That's such a good idea. So
that is
here are
a
my
good
so
idea.
here are my top two. So there's Winnie the Pooh and the North Pole exploration. And if you
Nice.
pop it open and it's like, wow, this way to explore, that's so fun. And then my second favorite is this Bill Cosby record. Why is there hair?
No, it's like
Two
no, it's not
favorites.
even in bad taste now. It's just like a collector's item at this
Yeah.
point.
Exactly. Oh, I also have a Cheech and Chong record. That one's fun.
Oh, there you go.
There's the front cover of them is just the two of them holding a massive blunt while walking past just acres of weed growing in the background. And that was a
That
gift from my
seems like a very
grandparents.
Cheech and Chong thing. Oh,
Yeah. I was going through my grandparents' records and I was like, yo. And I at this point I never even smoked weed in my life and I was like, hey grandma, can I have this one? And she's like, yeah, you can have that one. I was like, sick. How's Winnie the Pooh racist? This is devastating. Guys, is Winnie the Pooh racist?
No.
I don't know. I don't
I
think I've
haven't
ever
watched-
actually watched
Mm.
an episode of Winnie
I
and the
watched
Pooh.
it a ton as a kid. I mean, they kind of shit on Eeyore a lot.
They do.
From
He's
memory.
just sad, and they just tell him to go fuck himself constantly.
Yeah, that's like not a good precedent to set for children. I mean,
And
maybe
they
back
shouldn't-
in like the 70s or 60s or
Yeah,
whenever
where it's
they
like,
made
if you're
that, but,
sad,
like,
go fuck yourself. Just don't be. Come on.
Don't be sad. Shit, you right. I'm cured. Damn.
I
that's how it
mean,
is. You
Okay.
could be a psychologist.
We've gotten
Home-
another message.
homeless, just get a house.
Idiot. So this man, here's the
Stupid.
exact message again from Fez. I think this man's is a bit fucked up. He's put the same question in twice and now demands we answer.
Oh,
He said, so here's the exact message. Oils, you rather be bald or hairless? If so, then you got tricked. Being bald is only your head. Being hairless is up all body. And that's
Fascinating.
Bro, what are you on, Fez?
That is fascinating.
he also, I don't know why he opened with oils. And he did that
Oils.
twice. So it's not a mistake. We are oils now.
okay.
Well, I mean, are we all not ready to be just processed into like oil after we die and sink into the earth? And like,
I'm
and-
avidly in favor of this.
Yo,
This is a genuine
In
point
favor
for
of
me.
what?
Bobby, you got your hand up.
if olive oil is made out of olives, bro, what is baby oil made of? I don't know, bro. That shit kind of freaking me out, dog.
That sounds like some shit
No,
that
let's
Democrats would
Google
do.
that. Let's Google that.
the
Googling
left
that?
will tell you that the left will
What
tell you that baby
is-
oil isn't made out of babies.
We got Aidan the researcher ready to go. Here's
No,
my
I want to know this.
I think.
Oh my god.
Is it-
Oh my god.
What is baby oil made
Dude,
out
baby oil is human-made mineral oil. Oh my god. Oh, disregard.
of?
So it's made from a byproduct that's left over when oil's refined, and it's further refined until it's safe for skincare and other beauty uses.
So they just like make actual oil, and they're like, "Fuck, we have some shit left," and they're like, "Let's put it in a washer dryer until we can put it on infant skin."
Dude, it's like the dog food of oil.
Interesting.
Nice.
They just use the leftover shit to wow.
Ugh.
And speaking of using the leftovers, I think the fact that when a person dies, we just like burn them up or throw them out, I think that's fucked up. It's a little archaic. I think it's from back when people had a bunch of diseases, so we couldn't do shit about it. I feel like we can use
Yeah.
dead people bodies for more now.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like whatever.
You ever seen Midsummer? Man, that movie?
Was that the one where they
Yeah.
like made the fertilizer out of
Screw it.
people?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, why not? It's
Bro,
smart.
that movie
Yeah.
is creepy.
Yeah, Bobby knows.
Ugh.
My goal in life
Why'd you
is
bring it up, bro? I'm in my basement.
oh, Bobby's getting
Creep, dog.
spooked. Oh no. My goal when I
God.
die, listen, how about we talk about this? What do you guys want to happen when you die? Like after the fact? Cremation, burial, just yeet it off a bridge. What is your goal?
Whatever's cheapest. I don't give a shit.
Man,
I want to be. Oh yeah, Aiden, you can go first.
oh, dude, thank you. The respect in this podcast is unreal.
Oh, we're here for you, buddy. We're here for you.
Wow. Dude, Viking funeral, man. Like, throw me in a boat, throw that shit down like a river or something, light it on fire. Boom.
Bro,
That's
That's-
badass.
just in a river
Like-
on fire, you're fucking living.
Imagine my kids telling their grandchildren about like how their fucking great grandfather died and had a Viking burial. Like, holy shit! In 21, like whenever the fuck, like my grandchildren's grandchildren exist, dude.
There's gonna be
Viking
like, yo,
funerals are gonna be like,
Grandpa went
they're
off
gonna be
in
like,
this
what the
one.
fuck? What is that? Holy shit! Was Grandpa
Who are
a
you gonna-
Viking? And I'll be like, damn right.
Who are you gonna get to if you could pick any person, presuming that like they exist right now and could live forever, to light the arrow and launch it at the boat?
Michael Bublé.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. The bubble man himself.
Yes.
Ian, what would you like to happen?
I think I would like to be either cremated and then just like sprinkle my ashes like a place that I really liked, like the gym, for example. Just get
Yeah, why are you crying? You are.
Oh.
Shayna just ditched me.
Yeah.
Called me
she got
stupid.
ditched.
Called me stupid, called me dumb, said she hated me.
Okay, they can hear you.
That's fucked up.
Bye.
That's fucked up. Can you tell you, is that your sister? Can you tell him that shit's
Oh.
fucked up?
No, I can't. She heard you. That's why she Yeah. Okay. No, I was borrowing her headphones because mine stopped working. She asked for them back, and she was clearly upset. So I forgot y'all could hear her, and I asked what was wrong, and apparently she had something going on with one of her friends. I don't know.
That fuck that friend. That friend's a bitch. Sounds like an asshole. Fuck him. So anyway,
Damn.
let's close this on what my grandfather ended the podcast on last time. Why are you guys against gay sex? Let's.
Oh, why we're against it? You're just
Yeah.
presuming. Okay, yeah.
Well,
I like
why
that
aren't you
take.
why aren't you currently having gay sex? Is the main question.
Okay, I'll let you guys answer that one first. I need to get a vibe.
You need a process.
Mostly,
I'll take
Most-
yeah.
mostly the reason why I'm not having it like currently is
Mhm.
because there's no one else in the room with me right now.
That's
That's
fair.
mostly the reason.
Noted. I'm not gonna be in a room alone with Bobby. Okay.
Fair.
Oh yes, you are, Cupcake.
Oh, is that?
That was a wink.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Ian, you got an answer?
I am against gay sex because everybody else's penises are bigger than mine.
Bro, that hits. that proverbially hits quite deep.
I am against. No, Spencer, you go.
I'm just against sex in general. I think it's disgusting. I think people
yeah.
should wear at least 13 layers of tinfoil at all times. And they
Yeah.
aren't, and that's a problem.
Fair. Totally fair. I'm not. I don't prefer gay sex until I think prison. Prison would force my hand because
Mhm.
You're gonna be
I'm a
forcing
skinny
lot.
guy. Let's be honest. I would not be going far in a prison without becoming a catcher at some point. So
Nice. And
yeah,
on this process of at what point in prison would you start having sex with the same sex if that's not what you're into? Let's just end the podcast. Let the viewers let that percolate in their head for a little. So, thank you all very much for watching. Aidan, thank you for joining us for this
thank
podcast.
you guys. I appreciate it. That was fun.
It was a good time. Chat was going off. Fez is living it up. We got some gay sex and a-sex living it up. So yeah. So we did this. We record this live on Wednesdays on Twitch at 8:30 p.m. This will be uploaded kind of whenever on Friday to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and it's on YouTube if you want to see the video and you want to see live footage of Bobby consuming that motherfucking paper, because that's what we're living for. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Check out the Instagram at It's Always Saturday Podcast where you get updates for when we're doing this stuff. We'll see you in the next one. Later, skaters.